It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. Two potential X factors in this series right there. The first game is coming up. Doug Fister gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. One of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big number.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Andrew Benintendi, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Towards second, and this is taken for the out.
Batting third, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone, knowing full well he's probably working around you.
The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Sinker, 3-2 now.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A little bouncer. But it gets fouled. Lowe stands at second with 2 gone. Little dribbler down the line. Up with it is Beltre. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. More from Arlington after this. Sean Manaea gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, on the mound now is Sean Manaea, the pride and joy of Indiana State University. Low three-quarter arm angle. He reminds me a lot of former Met pitcher Sid Fernandez. Mid to upper 90s fastball, a true slurve. He also has a straight changeup and a funky arm angle. He's really tough on lefties.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Benintendi has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, there's no doubt the skill set of Delino DeShields is something to keep an eye on. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. So 1-1. Is a fastball down below the knees.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Count even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Adrian Beltre is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Beltre behind with an 0-2 count now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. Rangers set down in order. Still no score. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch on its way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Here's Chris Davis now, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. From the stretch, takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Olson aboard here at first with nobody out. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit high and deep to right center. DeShields is there. 1 out.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lazara's on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jesus Sucre. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. DeShields is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A's strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. Here's Joey Gallo now. He was 1 for 3 in the ball game back on Sunday.
Left fielder.
Hit sharply but fouled down the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the 1st out of the inning.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Standing in, Robinson Chirinos. His career numbers against Manaea, 2 hits in 7 tries. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
0-1 the count. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Delino DeShields goes down for the 2nd out in the bottom half. Popped him up. Chapman in foul ground. And the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Now in the box, Andrew Benintendi hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way to left center. Mazara's on his horse, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
That's his fourth triple of the year, so he's used to this. He rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew he was going for 3. Great hustle and a great piece of hitting.
In now, Jed Lowry, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Gallo giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Chapman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. A solo shot here to left, number 17 for him on the season, and Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Now batting.
Into the box, Matt Olson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. The 0-2 once more. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Oakland is on. For the plate now for Texas is the DH, Ryan Rua. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Ronald Guzman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Broxton's under it, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in now, Chris Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
So that'll bring in the outfielder Boog Powell, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Powell, a California-born ball player. He was a 20th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Up next for Oakland.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. To Shields. Makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. The relay throw. On to first, a double play. We'll get a look at this. Here it comes now to Andrus.
Alvin.
A high fastball is in there. Here's the 0-2. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Lowry. And there's one away.
The third baseman, number 29.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count 2-0.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Up next for the Rangers, Robinson Chirinos. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And a fastball just a bit up. 1-1 to Chirinos.
1-1.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom, he misses his location.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But digging in for his second at-bat, Jesus Sucre. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Soft liner to the left side. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Rougned Odor. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
3-1 the count now. A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him. So next to the plate for Texas, Ryan Rua. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Hit sharply on the ground. Hernandez right there, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Guzman stands in at an impressive 6'5", swings and throws left-handed. This is his first year at the big league level. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. The 1-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order through 5, all even at 2. Striding in, Jed Lowry. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
No balls and 1 strike. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. smoked on the ground left side. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here, his second hit tonight. And that leads us right to our Oakland leaderboard as we see that his season total is good for second best on the club. So coming to the plate, Matt Olson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Fastball that just misses inside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two and one now. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Chapman leads off first with one away. In there, 2-2. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
First pitch on its way. And he just misses with a curveball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And the runner will get back standing. Man at first with two out in a 2-2 ball game. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Not close. It's 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
Lifted the other way to left center. Gallo is after it, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Nomar Mazara.
A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter. He doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Third baseman, number 29, Adrian.
So striding in, Adrian Beltre. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Rangers go down quickly there. 6 innings. Tony Barnett will come on in relief now to make his 35th appearance of the season. At the plate, Keon Broxton 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. The pitch. Popped him up. Guzman in foul ground.
Well, that's going to get out of play and into the camera well.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Looped out toward third. But Beltre is able to get his glove up and spear this one out of midair for the first out. Riding in once again, Jesus Sucre. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at bat. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Guzman takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself. Now at the plate, Joey Gallo, who sat down on strikes in his last at bat. And this one runs up high, ball 1. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that will get through into right, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Dero, when you've come up all the way through high school, Little League, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Broxton is right there, 1 down.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Swing, and he pops him up. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
1-1, here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. Missed with a slider.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Designated hitter, Ryan.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ryan Rua. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Gallo on third to Shields. On second, Odor is over at first with 1 away. And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 2-2. Chris Martin's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Odor ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down.
The batter, second baseman,
into the box now, Jed Lowry. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Andrus on to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
now batting,
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Mazzara arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
now batting,
Ready for another shot now. Matt Olson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Just hung in there on that one. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Here comes the go-ahead run. Now the relay home. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Now batting, right fielder.
So that'll bring in the out. Fielder Boog Powell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Mark Hanna will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Hard on the ground towards short. Here's a flip to Odor covering, and the inning is over. Mark Hanna will stick around as he'll take over in right field. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense would have really helped settle him in.
Tony Zitch is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Line drive to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Lowry back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. He was great all night long. Here's the 3rd baseman, Adrian Beltre. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And they'll go ahead and issue Beltre the free pass.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And now we'll step off quickly and look the runner back.
Now pitching for Oakland.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Rangers leave 1. They trail 3-2. Tony Walters is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play 3rd now. Matt Bush enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Truxton is retired, and there's one away. In now, Jesus Sucre. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First offering on its way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
2-2.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Hernandez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, they're not all beautiful. They don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Hit out towards second. Odor has it. Will whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. The A's. Robinson Chirinos will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ballgame on 1 swing at a bat, as this was the swing right here. Blake Trinan enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, and this is through into right field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
First delivery to him on the way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Now a bunt attempt here. 1 there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
1 0. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1. 2 1
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Ryan Rua is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Behind 0-2 now. Texas down to their final strike in this one. That misses. 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Oakland A's came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Sean Manaea earns his 8th victory of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Blake Trinan closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.